Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Lilith, and this is Love, Nature, and Beyond you're watching. I have not done a video in so long. I want to say maybe almost 6 months because I had a crappy camera. I didn't have a really good space. It was really difficult to film, and here I am with this new space. I'm really excited to be doing this again. And so for the month of February, I really wanted to focus on love this month. I know there's so many love readings out there, but there must be a reason why Spirit is coming to me and saying that I need to be giving love readings. So I will be doing things kind of spontaneously as I see fit until I can kind of get a schedule down. And you guys can kind of let me know what you want. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Can't speak English. But what we're going to do is we're going to do like pick a deck, like pick a card type reading. And I have 4 decks here for 4 different groups. And of course, I'm going to leave the timestamps in the box down below. If you find that this reading resonates with you, I just want to say go ahead and subscribe. Tell me what group you're in so that you can get support from other people from your groups. And how it's going to work is I'm going to give you a reading for as long as I feel like you need one. I'm going to pull 10 of cards. I'm also going to pull some oracle cards on top of it. And I just recently got into reading charms and letters as well. I've seen it from other really popular tarot readers, and I really enjoy doing it. It's so fun and I really connect to it. So, and I have my own way of doing it as well. So I will be using charms and letters as well at the end. And so basically what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to just kind of ask yourself, would you be in group 1, 2, 3, and 4? And this is something that I've noticed. So don't be surprised if you tend to pick the same group that you pick with other tarot readers. If you're a person who likes to watch multiple tarot readers, don't be surprised. I've noticed that a certain type of people will be in group 1, a certain type of people will be in group 2, 3, and 4, and so on. So I always find myself, like if I'm looking at someone else's video, I always find myself in group 3 or 4. It's very, very rare that I'll see myself in another group. But I want you to pick the group that actually calls to you. And we're gonna start here. This is going to be group 1. And this actually has this stone right here. And this is a Numite stone. Oh, actually, no, I lied because the Numite's over here. Haha. This is a jasper. So one of those black jaspers there. So, so this will be group number 1 and group number 2. We also have the green fluorite here, very beautiful stone. And then we have the group number 3, which is the Numite. And I'm really excited about this actual tarot deck. It's one of my favorites. It's a brand new one that just came out, and I happen to be in that one. And then also group number 4, which is also starting really to grow on me, guys. So figure out what group you're going to be in. And by the way, this is orange calcite. Man, I must sound like I'm all over the place. Like I said, I haven't filmed in a long time, so please give me a break. Try really hard not to, just give me a break and I will read the best that I can. So today we're going to be focusing on the qualities of your new mate. And I'm not just going to do singles. I'll also be doing couples too for groups. So this is particularly for singles, group 1 through 4. Right now will be only for singles. So if you don't have a love of your life, then this is going to be the perfect reading for you. And we're going to pull some quality traits of the person that you will meet. All right, well, let's get into it. Okay, group 1, if you chose the Jasper, this is for you. I'm going to be pulling some cards for you just to find out. We're going to put this over to the side. Just to find out some of the qualities of your lover, your soulmate, the person you're going to date next. So, what are the qualities of group number 1 soulmate? And I really just like to pull out all of the cards first before reading. All right, so first and foremost, we got the Tower. We have the King of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Sun. Group number 1. Wow, okay. All right. Let's get these all out. You guys, we're getting, you know, a lot of stuff happening here. Hold on one second. I'm actually going to push these up a little bit so I can fit everything into the frame. You know, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the Tower, the Sun, I'm seeing the Devil. So it's like, you know, I'm not huge on like the zodiac signs, but like, I'm feeling like Leo energy and Capricorn energy. There's that Venus energy there too. Interesting. All right. So hold on one second. Let's pull a couple more cards about group number 1. All right. I think that's all the cards that I needed for you. Group number 1. Let's get to reading. All right, what do we got? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Wow, the 3 Cups. Oops, I need to turn these all around so you guys can see them. So let's just turn all these cards around. Okay, so as I'm pulling these cards, I got a lot of really interesting energy. I'm just turning these all around here. I feel like this person has just recently been over a heartbreak of some sort, like, and I feel like, you know, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Like, this is the type of person who is absolutely like tired of getting their heart broken. They are tired of getting into these relationships that have, so I can move that out of the way so you can see better. Getting into these relationships that have like really tried and tested them. And it just feels like this person is tired. They're just tired, okay? Like, I look at this and I'm just like, man, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. They want happiness, but they prefer to not trust people. So this person has a lot of trust issues and have been working through them. And as I'm like tapping into that energy, I can just tell that they have this possible they could have been married. It's possible that, their past relationships have turned them into a person who's kind of like a cynicist, like a cynical person, right? So there's like a ton of cynicism with it. So like maybe they know that you're the right person for them, but instead they kind of deny themselves of being with you. Look, group number 1, let me just say that like this person has been having a lot of internal battles with themselves, okay? Like I'm seeing it here with this 5 of Swords. Like they won, they felt like they won, they've been focusing on themselves, they're trying to push people away from them because it's just easier for them to do so than to have to deal with their situation. And you know, they've been really working on themselves, and like it's possible that they could been, like overindulging, like maybe too much liquor, too much alcohol, too much sex, like whatever it is that they're trying to do to replace the feelings that they've had before. And it's almost like they're self-medicating, right? Like they've had all these troubles in their life, they've hit rock bottom, they've had heartbreak. It's just there's no more trust. They rather just trust themselves. They rather carry all the weight themselves, right? And like parts of them, I can see parts of them transforming because of you or because they know you. And if you haven't met them yet, they're on their way to transforming, right? If you haven't met them yet, you will meet them. And they are on the way to transforming themselves. And like, the world is falling apart. Like they may not know you, but I have a sense that they miss you. I have this like sense in my stomach. And like with this Empress energy, they feel nurtured by your energy. It's like they're seeking for you right now. If you haven't found them, they're looking for you. And if you have found them, they know that you're good for them, but they prefer to kind of stay away because they don't want to impose. They don't want to, you know, wow. It just, you know, the information I'm getting right now is that this person is so resistant to being with you because they are not sure that they can be happy. And they view themselves as not the greatest person. I believe they kind of have this third dimensional perspective where it's like, I'm not good enough for you. And it's so weird that this comes up in this reading, group number 1, because I kind of know what that feels like, right? Like I know what it feels like when a person sees themselves as something, you know. So anyways, I believe I was talking about that person, your person that you're supposed to be with right now doesn't feel as if they are good enough for you. What else am I getting from this? You know, I really would like to pull a couple more cards here. Because I feel like, you know, they've been asking for you. Like now I'm catching another message that they've been asking for you to come into their lives with this 4 of Cups here. And they've just been like, I'm not good enough for you. I don't want that. I don't want you right now. You know, it's like they're focusing on themselves and their transformation. And like I said, they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And they're waiting, you know. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to pull a couple of card clarifiers before pulling our oracle cards. So let's just get some clarifiers here for group number 1. What are some clarifiers about group number 1's person? Wow. Okay. So I actually ended up with the 8 of Swords here. Just get all these cards out of the way. I have the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Chariot. This person feels so tied. They feel like they're, you know, they're like, man, I don't want to step into this new territory. Everything's moving too fast. They're stuck in their head. Like with the movement card here, the Chariot's all about movement, moving fast. And I have this feeling like this person doesn't want to move. Like the one thing about this card I particularly like, the 8 of Swords, is that the message is that you can move if you want to. It's mind over matter, right? And I feel like this person hasn't quite figured out that they are the ones who are creating scenarios that are not quite real. Like they're creating false scenarios in their head. They could be self-sabotaging on purpose, and because they're not quite ready for someone to come into their lives. Let me just fix this camera as we're talking here. They're not really ready for someone to just come into their lives like that, you know? Like, I think you kind of took them by storm. Yeah, like I'm sending you everywhere here. I think that they kind of took you by storm, by surprise, or you kind of took them by surprise. And they're just like, listen, all this stuff that I've been through in my life, like, I don't want to have to go through this again. So I just feel like this person feels like their hands are tied behind their back, and I think that they're doing it on purpose. They're in their heads, you know, really coming up with scenarios that don't necessarily they're not real. And it's just funny to me because there's only 2 cups in your reading, right? So you have the 3 of Cups, which is like, okay, when you guys get together, it's going to be like a celebration. Everybody's happy. This person might be someone who is like very tight-knit with their family. And if you have not met them yet, trust me, they are really close-knit with their family. And if you have met them, trust me, they are. And the other cup that you had here, which was also very interesting to me, was the fact that you had the Four of Cups, and it's just like they're never satisfied. Like, you know, the universe gives them things all the time. I think that they manifested you, and they manifested you, and then they don't want you, right? Like that's what I'm seeing here. I literally am seeing that. I see your person that you could be dealing with could be some kind of a fire sign, or I even see a Capricorn here. I'm seeing maybe Leo, Aries vibes here, maybe even Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Sensing a little bit of Scorpio energy as well. Anyways, it could be any one of those signs creeping into your life, or you could be one of those signs. I feel like you might be more of an earth sign if you're watching this. If not, you could be the cross watcher, which is one of the air or fire signs. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. So let's pull some oracle cards here. I'd like to pull, what would I like? I'm gonna pull some oracle cards. Okay. Alright, what does group number 1 need to know about their person? So, oh, that one just came out. I'm like, let's grab one more of these. Okay. So group number 1, your person, it says playfulness. You have a playfulness card. And it says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. I believe that this person might be a super duper, like, fun person to be with. And they make your fun side come out. And it's like so refreshing to have this person around. Maybe you even bring laughter to them, you know, where they didn't have it before. I mean, there's a lot of hardship in this reading. It doesn't seem the greatest for the soulmate, you know. It just seems like, you know, they're always sabotaging themselves, but you know, you meet them and you change their perspective of who they are and kind of lighten them up a little bit. I also have, when you pass through this world, you can take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I believe this card is all about, like, expression. Like, this person is not fully expressing themselves in this life. Like, they're hindering themselves from having fun or loving even, and they're just kind of taking that away. Like, it's kind of like they could be in love, but they choose not to be in love, right? Like, they believe that people will break their hearts, or wow, it's just so weird. Like, as I'm reading this this for you, group 1, as I'm reading this, I promise you it's been like so difficult. Like, the words are coming in and I feel like this person is kind of like doing that. Like, they don't want to talk to you about how they're feeling, and so it's really hard for them to like get out or express their emotions. And like and just as I said that, my, like, literally it's gotten easier for me to like express what's going on. So I kind of feel like they have a hard time expressing themselves, and like, and perhaps maybe they're not too tied to this life. They could be someone who carries like some anxiety or depression or something like that. And I think that you're the cure for this person. Like, and if you're thinking to yourself, like, I don't want to be that person that has to heal another person. If you're thinking that right now, then you have to realize that this connection is karmic. Like, it's not something that you get to choose. The person that's coming to you is definitely a karmic connection. And again, I have to say, like, this is like, for some of you, this may not even resonate, but I do sense a huge karmic connection here. There is a karmic connection that is happening between you and your soulmate, the person who's coming in. I'm going to keep asking group number 1. What does group number 1 need to know about their soulmate? Okay, I got like 3 cards, like out of nowhere here. Let's just pull 3 cards here. I've got, oh, wow, okay. So it is safe for you to love, open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. So like I was saying, this person was kind of resistant to falling in love or to being in a relationship. Like that 4 cups energy that I was talking about earlier. Like I said, my speech is 10 times better now that I said that. So crazy. So that's what I'm seeing. I literally see that they were like, okay, I'm praying for my soulmate to come in. You come into their lives, or you're about to come into their lives, and they're going to act as though they don't want you because they feel like they're going to be dragging you down in their own garbage, their own clutter that they have. Like they haven't quite cleared their own skeletons in their closet, and that's kind of a big deal. There's also love yourself first, which is another card that I'm like, okay, that tells me a lot about this person. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This to me is like, okay, so they're still in this phase where they're trying to learn how to love themselves, and they're trying to learn how to embrace who they are. They might be like very strange people, like have very weird tendencies or something like that. And the last card that you actually got was passion. And this one says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this is all about them allowing themselves to express themselves and be free in their self-expression. And like I said before, I had this feeling like they had a problem expressing themselves in general. Like they just had a hard time like being like, okay, I'm in love, so let's do this thing, right? Like they don't want that. They feel like, maybe, they're feeling like, I don't know. I have this feeling like they're just kind of feeling like they're worthless and they don't deserve love, and therefore they don't want to bring other people down with them, is what I'm feeling for that. So, yeah, let's pull another card. What are the traits of Group 1's soulmate? Group 1. Tell me. Oh. All right. Actually, I want to draw another card too. Is there any more cards in here for group number 1? Any more cards for group number 1? Any more cards that describe group number 1's soulmate? These are still sticky. I just got these cards and I love them, but they're sticky. Okay. We got a few, and I'm going to take them off. All right, who do we got? Wow, okay. All right, interesting. Okay. So the first one I have here is going to be Whitney Wolf Herd. I'm going to show you that card. Look at her. It says, if you don't make the first move, someone else will. Oh, it sounds like this person possibly is like they don't want to commit to a relationship, but they're also afraid that you might get scooped up. So they don't want you to see someone else, kind of thing. The second one is every hour spent staring at the screen is an hour spent alone. So this person probably likes their space, I want to say. I don't get the opposite from it, but I really do feel like this person needs and wants their space. They really do like to indulge in themselves, and they might be really hard workers or whatever, and they just need their space to themselves. And the last one is going to be, beware, to other people, your profile is your true self. So this is like a social media reference, right? Beware, to other people, your profile is your true self. So basically, it's like, don't show people who you really are. Like, you want people to, you're wearing a mask, you want people to see like you're happy. Kind of like, it just reminds me of like Instagram, I actually think that she is Instagram famous or something like that. I'm not really sure. If anyone knows who Whitney Wolf Herd is, just shout out to me in the description box below, because I'm not really sure. But to me, this is like a social media reference. Like, you show people what you want them to see. So that'll be your real self. It's all like beware, right? So I think that this person is not really hip to showing people who they really are in that way. Then you have Ernest Hemingway. Let's see if I can get that in a shot here. There we go. Ernest Hemingway. And it says, treasure those seconds when you feel your heart beating. Wow. So treasure the silence, the stillness. It sounds like, that person really does like their peace and quiet. Don't allow any tourist into your own private Paris. So this person probably doesn't like people around or in their space, and they're very particular about who they let in their space, which is not bad. I think it's actually kind of a good thing. To love someone and mean it is rare and valuable thing. So I guess for them, it's like, it's hard for them to like love. And that's what I was thinking. Like, this reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts. Maybe this person actually plays video games. I'm not saying just in general like Kingdom Hearts, but there has to be a reason why, like, there's 2 keys here, and one of them is obviously a Disney key. So for me, it's like, okay, so maybe this person plays like Kingdom Hearts, and that's the way that they came through in the charms that this person plays some kind of video game or something like that. And that's what I got from the charms. So let's go ahead and pull some letters. Your charms are amazing. That's so cool. All right, so what does, can we get some words that will spell out the qualities of group number 1, soulmate? I had one fall. See if we can come out with some qualities. Another one fell, and we're going to take the ones that fell too. Wow, that was a lot more letters than I thought would show up. Well, let's see what fell. A K, an M, a G. All right, so we have I, S, O, Y, K. There's another K here. N, C, R, Z, V. Let's see if we can get any words out of here. So funny. The very first thing I see is soy. So maybe they're vegan or vegetarian. I don't know if you can see that. I'm actually gonna move this sideways. There you go. So I see soy. So maybe that person is like vegan or vegetarian. Yeah, I get that first. What else am I getting? Let's see here. I used to be like so fast at this, right? I want to try and make some words with you. So there's pen here. Like, I keep feeling like, okay, maybe pen was like pen down. I definitely feel like they're either like vegan or vegetarian or something like that. Ooh, I also see ring. So again, like, I think that eventually they would want to get married again, but I still have this feeling like they were either married or engaged previously. I also see king. So maybe this person is very masculine in presentation. Yeah. I know I keep replacing the letters in front of this ing, but it just keeps coming. The ping. Maybe you meet this person online. Like, when I hear the word ping, it just reminds me of like when you get a message online. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. If you can see anything else in these, the other thing that kept coming to me is like, okay, so you have these two Ks, KK. That's usually what someone says, that they're okay. So maybe that's like a sign that they're one of those people that like text you the two Ks instead of saying okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing really anything else, guys. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, group one. Um, just in case, maybe stick around and see if any of these other readings will also resonate with you. So I'm just going to go ahead and move over to group two. Hey, group number two, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Lilith from Love, Nature, and Beyond, and I am here to do a love reading. Basically, what I'm doing is helping you find your soulmate. If you happen to be in a couple already, stay tuned. I will be having a pick a card specifically for couples. This one is just for singles. So if you feel like you can get some value out of this, go ahead and stick around. But group number two, this is for you. If you chose this beautiful green fluorite, that is for you. We're gonna put this aside, and then let's shuffle it up. What do we need to know about group number two? What do we need to know about group number two, soulmate? Group number two, soulmate. Group number two, soulmate. Ooh. All right, let me put some of these away before I continue. Group number two, soulmate. We got the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit. Let me just flip these all towards you. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this is going to be an interesting reading. I can already tell. Oh, yes, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. All right, let's see. All right, we also have Temperance, and then we need 4 more cards here. Oh. Does that belong there? All right, we're going to go ahead and take that one. It came in. Place this guy to the side here. All right, group two, let's see what we got here. We have the Nine of Cups. Love it. We also have the Emperor, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, holy moly, Nine of Swords, here we go, and the Hierophant. Okay, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. What in the heck, guys? All right, listen, your soulmate. Let's talk about this because, wow. All right, this is so much different from the first reading. Wow, it's like night and day. It's so strange. So your person is building a foundation for themselves. Like they're really smart. They're a good thinker. They like to learn and study. They're always out on an adventure trying to figure out what to do next. Like I think that they also really love to like travel. I'm getting a feeling of a sense of that. I'm also feeling like, you know, they're really cool people. A little devious. A little bit on the devious side, I'm not gonna lie, but they're really cool, down to earth type of person. Like they're really like they understand their emotions, and they're really on this path of growth, which is really cool. Like I think they said they have less hardships in their life than they've had previously. Like I think this is a really good time for them to be stepping into a relationship. So if you've met this person, like you'll know what I'm talking about. Like they just kind of seem like they've got it together, right? Like I think the only like real deception is like if they're sad, maybe they don't tell people when they're sad, or if they're struggling with like anxiety or something like that. I think that's like pretty much the only thing, but they really have a hold of their emotions. They are really like at the end of this cycle. Like, I think that they've learned so many freaking lessons, right? Like, I kind of feel like, it's possible that they run their own business or they're a boss of some sort. I keep getting. I also kind of feel like they've been building this for a long time. Like, they're really good in their money. Like, they're pretty happy being alone. I think that they've been single for a while. And it's just like they've really learned how to live their life in a way that's like really balanced and really like I have this feeling like they have this great sense of fashion, like they're super balanced, like they're just somebody that you look at and you're just like, damn, they are so fine. Like, you just have this feeling like they're just like so sexy. They like probably have like pretty good fashion sense about them. I don't think they've always been this way. I think that they I think that they just kind of came into this fashion sense. It's really weird that I'm picking up fashion of all things right now, but that's exactly what I'm picking up. I'm picking up someone who like really cares about their opinion or their appearance, and this person has been through a lot in their life, but like enough to know that they love themselves, kind of thing. Like, they love themselves, they love what they do, like they're happy with their job, they're secure where they're at. I would say that they were happily content. Like, usually what they want, they normally get, hence the reason for the Nine of Cups energy. So that Nine of Cups energy always makes me feel like this person is like, it's one of my favorite cards, the Nine of Cups, guys. It's just like the only song that comes to my head is like Queen Herbie BDE. And if you listen to Queen Herbie, you like know what I'm talking about. It's my energy. I don't want to say the word and get, demonetized before I even get money. And then there is the Hierophant here, which also makes me feel like they might be really spiritual people, or like also leaders. Like, they like not even spiritual. I just feel like they're leaders. Like, they're leaders. People look up to them. Like, if they own their own business, maybe they're a CEO, maybe they're like the person in charge, a manager, like whatever it is, they have a high stance wherever they work, and they have a lot of say so. They have a lot of power. This might be a person who really likes to actually control things. Like, maybe they like things a little bit more neat and organized. They might be a little bit like, I don't want to say, because that would be rude. That's not what I'm trying to say. But they may be really particular about like how they look and where things go. They might have some traits that are very kind of obsessive. They want to make sure that everything's really clean. Like, they might just be really clean cut people. That's what I'm getting from this. Super attractive. As for whether like the situation of like what I feel like when they meet you, if they haven't met you already, I just feel like they're gonna feel some kind of way about you. Like, they're gonna look at you and be like, this is the person who's gonna break my heart, right? Like, they have this feeling like, okay, I'm gonna marry this person. This is the person that's gonna break my heart, so crazy. But I don't think that they truly mean it that way. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking of it that way, but I don't think they truly mean it that way. I think that they think that you're trouble, right? Like, and then there it goes. There's the song. It comes in. Taylor Swift. I knew you were trouble when you walked in, right? Like, that's the song that comes in to my head immediately. so funny, like with you guys, like the last group, I actually pulled one of the charms and it was a music note, but now I'm actually getting songs for you guys. I didn't get songs for the first group. This is interesting. Now I'm actually getting songs for you guys. I'm also getting the fact that this person is like well traveled, like they like to travel. They've probably been some places. I'm not sensing that they're foreign, but I do sense that they're well traveled. You coming into their life is gonna shake it up. They're gonna want to stay home and build some, plant some seeds with you, right? Like, but this Knight of Swords energy is like, I think that they have a lot of stuff on their plates. I think they're really stressed out about work, actually. And so like they never really thought about actually having a relationship. I think that what they were thinking was like, all right, you know, it is what it is. And they just kind of like, all right, I'm done with this, and put it out into the universe. And all of a sudden you popped up and it kind of like shook them up. Now remember, guys, if it doesn't resonate with you now, just know that like, that's if the person hasn't met you. You know what I mean? But if the person has met you and you're already kind of like talking to each other, like coming to a realization of a partnership, I don't know. Like, I really have this strong sense that like they like their independence, but they love your energy. And they're independent and they're strong, but they love your energy, and it's drawing them in, and it's like more than they expected it to be, and maybe they're not expressing that to you. And if they are expressing it, it's very coded. And you might be like, what? Like, do you actually or do you not actually want to be in a relationship? So it's like this finicky thing. But I was feeling like, you know, if you guys do end up together, which I do feel like, because this person is your soulmate and you're meant to be with them, I think it's going to be really joyful. I just think that you have to remind your future soulmate to be honest with you in all situations and try not to take charge, because you're also an independent person, and you actually, advice that I'm receiving from Spirit is that you definitely do not need someone who's going to rule over you. Like, you have your own strong mind yourself, and you're just gonna have to watch out for this person coming in to make sure that they're not one of those people who are like, okay, well, you know, things have to be my way. And I see them as a particular person. And it's funny because I'm also picking that you might also be a particular person. If you're watching this, you might like things a certain way as well. I also got another song for you guys. So funny. If you're a 90s baby, I Want It That Way. By the Backstreet Boys came in for me. So I think that your relationship would be kind of like that, you know. It's so funny, the songs that are coming in for you guys. So funny. Yeah, that's all I'm getting right now for this. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. I wanted to say that, oh, and I lost my light. Look at this, guys. I have to put my light back on, and then I will start reading again. Okay, light back on. Light back on. I accidentally knocked it out of the socket. You know what? This wouldn't be a good reading if I didn't have bloopers, guys. Like, lighten up. Now I have to figure out like what lighting it was on. I think this is good. Let me just turn it down just a little bit here. All right. Oh, hey. All right. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Sorry about that. I want to go ahead and pull from the other deck here. Let's see if there's any messages for group 2. What is group 2's, what are the qualities of group 2's soulmate? Qualities of group 2's soulmate. Qualities of group 2's soulmate. I don't know, I'm getting good vibes from this person. I feel like they have money and they've been working hard. I feel like they're comfortable. Like, more of a, like, business type CEO, right? Is what I'm saying. So, what is this? Oh, look at it. Yes! Alright, so embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I love that. Yeah, so I was just saying, like, you know, I feel like they've been single for a long time, and it's just like they kind of like their independence or whatever. But then I also have this one that says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. So that means no one is in charge of one another. Give people space. No one's in charge of you. And I said, what did I say before I pulled those cards? I said, literally, I can't make this stuff up. It was like I said to you, tell your future soulmate, your lover, like they can't control you, right? Like, no, we don't do control here. That's so interesting that came up for you. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more love cards. All right, what are the qualities of group number 2 soulmate? What are the qualities of group number 2 soulmate? All right, so I got 4 cards here. I'm going to keep them. So normally what I do is I shuffle through the whole entire deck. So whatever cards that want to come out will come out, kind of thing. And I feel like that works really well for me. Oh boy, here we go. This is the first one that popped out. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So this person will not reject you. They want to be close to you. I like that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, with that whole, like, this person likes their own space. They like to be single. You might like your own space, but don't be resistant to it. It's just like, even though it might seem like it may not be going anywhere, that's probably not the case. It's just moving a little slower than you wanted to move. Like, then there's chemistry, which is there's a strong magnetic attraction. Like I said, express your love. So this person probably, like, is very, very attractive. Is what I got from the cards. Like, they're attractive. There's chemistry. You guys are gonna look at each other and be like, damn, right? That's what I feel. It's like you're gonna look at each other and be like, oh my God, yes, right? And getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there could be, like, you know, this sense of friendship between you guys, which is really nice. I really like that. I'm going to go ahead and put these to the side. We're going to draw some more cards here. I'm making a mess of the cards. I hope you guys don't mind. You're still getting a reading, guys. It's a good one. This is actually a really good one. Let's pull from this other oracle here. Sorry, I had some cards flipped and I don't really know how that happened. You know, you get, like, these decks just, like, do whatever the heck they want to do. All right, so group number 2. What is the quality of group number 2's soulmates? Group number 2 soulmates. Group number 2 soulmate. Oh, I have one here. Oh, okay. All right, listen. I'm going to pull a few of these, but the first one you got is Hugh Hefner. That's hilarious. Qualities of group number 2 soulmate. All right, I have enough cards there. I just kind of came out right there. We're going to take them all. Let's see here. So you have Hugh Hefner. You also have Pablo Picasso. Ooh. All right, group number 2. You also have Mary Shelley. And you also have Albert Einstein. See, okay. All right, so this person's really smart. Like I said, I was like, oh, this person's really smart. And you get the Albert Einstein card. I'm going to actually read this one first. So the very first one, it says, objects in a mirror are closer than they appear. Okay. The distance between two objects is always relative, and the simplest things are sometimes the most complex. So I feel like this person is like a logical, literal person, right? But they also, with this Pablo Picasso here, I'm feeling like art vibes, like a logical, artistic person. So this person could even be like, I don't know why, but I'm getting like digital art could be a person. Like, could be your person, could be in digital art, some kind of online thing that they do. I feel like I keep getting the word algorithms, like they're really smart. They could be like famous or whatever. Yeah, I just keep feeling like they're known. Like people know who they are. Like that's why I'm like they could be a CEO, they could be a manager. Yeah, I'm just getting those vibes. And then with Pablo Picasso, it says, make seduction the greatest work of art. Begin all affairs with good intentions. And remember, it's not age, it's experience. Interesting. So, make seduction the greatest work of art. So, this person, and then, okay, seduction the greatest work of art. And then you have Hugh Hefner. All right, this person's probably like super good in bed and really suave. Like I said, they have a lot of sex appeal. They're really sexy. There's a lot of attraction between you two. And like the Hugh Hefner, it says, make every night a one-night stand. Long-term relationships are great. Have as many as you can and surround yourself with young partners to stay fit. So this person is like I said, they're probably really, like, they have a lot of sex appeal. They're probably really great in bed. They're probably so used to getting their ways. They've been living the single life. It's possible that they used to be like a player. But like they see you and they're just like, I don't want to be a player no more. Oh my God, another song, guys. Okay, that happened. That's what came in. Oh my gosh, this reading is so crazy. But that's what came in for me, and yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. I'm just gonna stick with it. That's what I got. Oh yes, I want to pull one more card for you, and I don't have these memorized, but I will pull the book. So I'm gonna ask, like, what are the qualities of group number 2's soulmate? What are the qualities of group number 2's soulmate? We got halite. Okay. Let me show this to you and then I'll grab the book. There's some halite there. It's so beautiful. And that is number 41, guys. Let's give it a number 41. All right. It says, subtle ties and influences may be affecting more than you recognize. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotional neediness may underlie dis-ease. Detrimental energies pick up under the influence of drink or drugs could be affecting you, as could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out and ungrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. So, like I said, I feel like this person is like a player, like they're wild, right? Subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. And like, so maybe this person's even like a party person, because it's like detrimental energies pick up under the influence of drink or drugs that could be affecting you. It also says it's time for a thorough clear out in your life. Declutter your space, including your car, detox your body and mind, and try a juice fast for vitality. So this is like suggesting a declutter, but like I said before, maybe this is a way that this card can communicate to us. But I really feel like this person's really like particular about their things. They're really clean. Yeah, they just want to keep it that way. And we're getting some chakras, so base, sacral, earth. Yeah, they're really like they're grounded and they're very sexual people. There's the earth star, the solar plexus. So they're grounded and connected. Um yeah. I'm not getting any zodiac signs for them, but I am feeling heavy Taurus, Aries, Libra. Just the vibes that come from it, like when I check in, like how I feel, I'm just getting those signs. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some charms and see what we got here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to place the charms right here. My little, I got a little dinty thing in there. And what is the qualities of group number 2? What are the qualities of group number 2 soulmate? All right. Here we go. We have a dog bone. Wow, okay. So, interesting. Okay, so we have a dog bone. Oh, golly, I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means. So there's also... Wow, this is really interesting to me. Let's see if I can get some of these to come up. What is this? I'm not even sure what this... Oh, it's a tulip. See a tulip? It's a little wilted. I don't know if you can... Yeah, you probably can't see that, but it's a tulip. You also have this key here. And it's like a key that's like a heart key. Like maybe you're the key to your soulmate's heart. I know that sounds really cheesy. Here, look, there's a sewing machine. So that's really cool. So there's a sewing machine there. Like I said, they might be a very tailored person. They dress really well. You have an elephant, so they probably have like a really good memory. Like they remember a lot of things. Elephants are said to have really great memories and stuff like that. I feel the springtime, which was actually mentioned in the Howlite card, but I didn't read it. So the dragonfly, there could be like some springtime stuff going on. The butterfly, that just feels like they love the spring. And there's dolphins, so maybe they're trying to work on their communication is what I'm feeling. Dolphins communicate through song. Oh, okay, maybe that's how they communicate their feelings, is through song. Oh, I love association, guys. And then we have just this heart here. And there's like a lot of holes in this heart. I said there's a lot of holes in this heart. And then I hear like the beginning part of WAP, guys. That's hilarious. This person's probably like a player and really does communicate through music. So crazy. Or an ex-player, okay? Like, don't call them a player and they haven't done anything to you, right? Like, and then there's this pumpkin, right? So, like, there's this sense of, like, I feel like they're looking for their Cinderella, or they might be yours, you know, a Cinderella for you. Like, yeah, I think that they work really hard and they used to be the underdog and they've transformed themselves into something more. Let's see what kind of messages we have in the letters here. What are the qualities, angel spirits and guides? What are the qualities of group number 2 soulmate? What are the qualities? Show me some words. Show me some words. Show me some words. Okay, what do we got? Show me some words. I don't know if we have any words. Ha! All right, so I have a P, an I, a K, an X. V, A, G, W, 2 W's, 2 J's. I wonder if those are initials, like maybe a nickname, like this person like could be nicknamed like JJ, or maybe like their first and last name is like WW, like. There's also 2 V's. Like I'm getting like this double letter thing, which is really interesting. So yeah, this double letter thing's really interesting. I don't know if there's I keep getting names. Like I have the name Kim. I have Jim even. Like there could be a Jim. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of words here, guys. Maybe some of these would be the initials of your soulmate. Any letters here that might like resonate with you? Gap. If it have like zap, which is really funny too. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, so group number 2, I hope that you enjoyed your reading today. And if you liked this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I am coming back into this, so of course the swing of things, like this is brand new to me, and I'm just like, let's do this. Like I'm jumping in gun ho, but I love doing readings and I want to be able to do them for you. So just like, share, and subscribe. Tell people about it. And I hope you enjoy your reading, and I will see you soon. Group number 3, hi. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Numite in this wonderful, beautiful black deck, which is the Key Tarot, then this reading is for you. We're just going to pull some cards for you. By the way, my name is Lilith. I am with Love, Nature, and Beyond, spiritual soul coach. I am a psychic advisor. I also teach psychic development, traditional witchcraft, things like that. And I just felt like I really wanted to do readings for you. Really exciting to be doing these readings. And so I just want to pull some cards that we'll talk about, like your future soulmate, what they're going to be like. I'm being really careful with these cards. I'm like, these cards actually have real people on them, and they're very beautiful. If you chose this group, you're in for a treat. This is really a beautiful deck made by, if you guys are into esoteric knowledge, if you've ever watched Scarlet Ravenswood, this is her deck. Her and Jamie Gold Art created this deck with real people in it. Oh, I'm dropping some cards. Just a couple here. Let me grab these cards that fell on the ground. Wow, I dropped a lot, guys. They created this. They created this deck, and it's magical. I think it's super magical. Oh. All right, here I come. Sorry, they were just like really far away, and I'm like kind of cramped in a corner. There we go. All right. Just gonna do one more shuffle since those decided to fall on the ground. All right, group number 2. What are the messages? Tell me about group number 2, or group number 3. Sorry, tell me about group number 3, soulmate. Group number 3 is quality of group number 3, soulmate. Quality of group number 3, soulmate. There's too many cards there. Quality of group number 3, soulmate. All right, let's put some of these up that we have here. Okay, we got the Devil. The Knight of Swords. We have the Magician. Whoa. Okay. Death. We've got Judgments. We've got the Empress. The Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups. Wow. Oh, I got the 2 here. The 3 of Cups and the Hangman. Oh, I need one more card. Haha, just joking. Let's see, what else? Group number 3. All right. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, group number 3. I see you. Your soulmate, I'm getting these vibes immediately. Like, your soulmate has been waiting for you for a long time. I see that in their past, and for some odd reason, this is what's coming up for me. I see that in their past that they might have had a big change happen in their life, and it changed them for the better. Like, I feel like they had a huge loss in their past, and it's almost like they are preparing themselves to be with a new person, right? Like, there's this energy of trying to prepare yourself to be with a new person. Like, there's a lot of really heavy but intense magical energy here. With the Devil, like I said, this is Capricorn energy here, coming in, and I'm feeling like I kind of feel like they have had moments where they were just like feeding themselves things that were not true. Following the wrong path when, instead of going through that healthy transformation, it was kind of difficult for them. And, I think it took them a minute before they realized that, they're actually quite magical and can do anything. And it's like, really like they worked through their insecurities and their fears to come out on the other side. I feel like once they realized that they had the power to do so, it was easy for them to come out the other side okay. I think that whatever happened to them in the past really like shook them, like really shook them up, and just kind of caused like some undue pain. Like, just it seemed like it was really painful for them, is what I'm saying. So like they have healed and they are ready to step into a new relationship, right? With this Queen of Swords energy, I think that they have really thought about it and they're ready to welcome it in. I think that they have a lot of spunk. Like, here I am, world, here we go, with this Ace of Pentacles. Like, they're ready to start a new life, new ideas, new visions. Like, they're just ready to, like, it's almost like they're planning out their life with their future person, which is you, because you're watching it, right? Like, they're planning it out and they have this Empress energy. So there's a lot of like maybe wanting to have children and things like that. This person's wanting a fresh start with the Judgment card. Like, they want to come back and have a brand new fresh start. Like, everything about this row screams fresh start. You know, like you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Judgment card. Like they just want to start all over again. They've been waiting for you and they want you to come in. This Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ace of Cups. So we have two aces here. So it's like they're trying to redo like their emotions. Like they are trying to get settled with you. They're trying to create a family with you. And they're just sitting back and waiting for you with this Hangman. Like there's nothing they can do until you show up in their lives. And if you've already been here, it's possible that they know it's you, but they're too scared to make a move. I feel like they like if you're already in their lives, like they see you as someone who they can talk to and they're pretty close to and they understand or whatever. But it's possible that like you guys have to be friends before you even realize that you're supposed to be together. And if you know this person already, you know who I'm talking about. This person has been waiting for you all of their lives. Oops, sorry, almost kicked that over, right? This person's been waiting for you for like a long time in their lives, and here you come, you show up, and or they show up, and all of a sudden they're finding a best friend in you. They're finding this energy in you that they didn't know existed, and it's just so new and so brilliant and so beautiful. They don't know what to do with it. They're just like, oh my God, I found this person. Like, what do I do with that? Like, what do I do? But really, I'm just seeing like this fresh start with them. Like it's really simple, really straightforward reading. Like I'm not getting a lot out of it. Even with all of these major arcana hanging out, but I just feel like they went through this huge dark night of the soul and came out on the other end, you know? So I'm just going to pull like way more cards than I needed. Came out, but I just wanted to pull more cards because I feel like I didn't have enough explanation for this one. Here we are with the Eight of Swords. This is, okay. The Knight of Cups. I feel like there's some similar stuff happening here. Seven of Wands. This feels really similar to group number one's reading, actually. I'm seeing a lot of Knight of Wands. Wow. Yeah, there's so, okay, Eight of Wands. Okay, guys, tell me why there's so many major arcana and and court cards. Like, why is there so many? This is like, this person is really like, and they're all on horses. They hit all the knights here. There's like 3 knights. This person wants to come in for you, right? Like they're really serious about coming in for you. Like they're hot for you. They want you intellectually. They want you emotionally. Like I'm seeing this emotional, intellectual, like they are really like a well-rounded individual. Like they're all about the mind, the body, and the spirit. Like they're really strong. And they're probably a little bit of, standoffish, which is totally fine. Like they know the door of opportunity is open. If they know you, like they know the door of opportunity is open and they're just not taking it with this Eight of Wands energy. But then I also see that they're just kind of like standing there kind of waiting, like they're waiting their ground right now, like just waiting. But there's this mind, body, and spirit thing. They're super attracted to you, okay? There's this huge attraction. And they just, like where they would probably, try to lose interest or go in a different direction, they're here. They're not going anywhere. They're pretty stuck in this situation, right? Like, yeah, so it's pretty similar to group number one where I believe I told group number one that that their person knows that they are probably good for them, but will refuse to be with them. And in this case, this person is and will be highly attracted to you and ready for you. But like most likely you'll start off as friends and you won't know. Like this will be one of those connections where you might not know that it's going to head in that romantic place. Like you can't imagine it, but it happens kind of thing. So there is that resistance of starting a relationship and actually being in the relationship, right? Like I'm feeling that very heavily. Man, someone's guide is coming in here and it's so specific, and I just like that's really specific. You know, I keep hearing that this person actually really likes horses. Like, I know that's really silly because, of course, you see the horses there, but I'm still, like, the energy, it just, like, I keep hearing, like, this person, like, really loves horses. Um, yeah, I'm not getting anything else. It's really very straightforward. Um, yeah, that's a really straightforward reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you. Let's see. What is the message for group number 3? Look at that. Look at this. You get the friendship card. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. I told you, you might be friends first before actually becoming a romantic thing. See? That's what I was feeling. And then the card popped out. And there's passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So that passion cards is all, it's definitely, I told you, mind, body, and spirit. This person is attracted to you, right? So that just kind of verifies it for us. And they came right out. I barely even got to ask the question. Let's pull some more cards. Group number 3's person. Group number 3, soulmate. Group number 3's soulmate. Group number 3, soulmate. Oh man, that went far. Group number 3, soulmate. I'll have to go grab the one that like flew off the table, guys. All right, so my card's just like, wow. Group number 3, soulmates. All right, let me grab this one off the floor here. Okie dokie. All right, so we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I wonder if you meet this person during holiday, or they're traveling for work or something like that, and they legitimately meet you while they're on vacay, or, you know, traveling for work or something like that. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. So I'm feeling like this person is like trying to manifest you right now. If they don't already know you, they're manifesting you. Or if they do know you, they're trying to get some signs and symbols from the universe, some signs and signals, to ensure like you're actually the one, right? And then there's this unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like that's why I keep wondering, like, for me, I feel like he is, or she is, I keep getting a strong male presence for some reason, but I feel like this person is like tired of being friends. Like, even if they are conscious of the relationship, maybe they're tired of being friends, and it's like they feel like maybe you are not giving them the love that they have for you, and so maybe it's that they feel like it'll be unrequited, so it's possible. And then there's let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So like it's possible that you guys are bumping heads at the moment. This could be the reason why this came up. So it's possible that you guys are bumping heads at the moment, or potential to bump heads about a certain subject or a certain thing, and it's really quite difficult to wrap you guys' head around, like, hey, we're here for each other and it's okay if we disagree. I think this person might be slightly dramatic and kind of think to themselves like, okay, if we have this argument, then this is totally one-sided. This person obviously doesn't love me as much as I love them. But yeah, I would just say, like, you know, just allow things to happen naturally. This is something that came up when I was doing my TikTok. It was like let go of control issues was one of the first cards I drew for February. And so whoever got this card, if you follow me on TikTok, whoever got this card for the month of February, this reading is definitely for you. Your soulmate somewhere in here. Yeah, this reading's definitely for you. I literally was drawn back to the time that, you know, I did that TikTok. I think it was like February 1st I did the TikTok, because I'm doing 28 days of pulling cards in love situations on TikTok. So if you want to follow me, it's Love, Nature, and Beyond, or at Lilith Kalisa Silvercrow. Let's see here. Let's pull some more cards. So the last reading I did for like group number 2, for some reason a bunch of songs came in and I didn't get any songs for you guys, so that was really interesting. Like I was reading and then all of a sudden I had all these song titles and everything in my head, and then I got to you guys and then there was nothing. I don't think that belongs to you. I think it was because I was talking about group number 2. So let's make sure it's group number 3. What are the qualities of group number 3 soulmate? Qualities of group number 3 soulmate. Qualities of group number 3 soulmate. Qualities of group number 3 soulmate. Woo! All right, we got 4 cards here. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Sigmund Freud. Very interesting. Billie Holiday. Oh, that's nice. We've got Mahatma Gandhi. And we also have Giacomo Casanova. He's Casanova. All right, let's go with Casanova first. It says, be the flame, not the moth. So you're the fire, not the one that is drawn into the fire. I like that. Always be a free agent. Promise fidelity to all. Oh, I wonder, is this person a player too? I know that group number 2, the person was like a player, or maybe this person is like poly. Maybe this is more of a poly relationship. I'm just bringing it up because that's what's coming up. It's not destiny, it's opportunity. So this person like is attracted and they're really like sharp, I think. Mahatma Gandhi says, where you find life, there is love. Happiness is when you are in harmony with your soul, and forgiveness is a sign of strength. It is the weak who cannot forgive. So this person is like on their journey of forgiveness and finding love, I guess. Despite all of this stuff that came from Casanova, right? But some people are like a walking conundrum. So each card could be a different person for however many people are out there, or it could be, you know, for one person. But I feel like group number 3, your person's a very complex individual. A kiss never tasted, Billie Holiday, a kiss never tasted is like fine wine wasted. Oh my goodness gracious. You'll never know when to stop until you've had too much. You can find friends in the darkest places. So, like I said, this person has been through their dark night of the soul already, and I think maybe that's where you come in. You know, maybe you come in through this person's dark night of the soul. And I love, so they're probably really super flirty and like sex positive type of person. Like, I kind of see someone who's like not your typical like vanilla person. I mean, that's what I'm getting, guys. If it's too much for you, TMI, let me know. So Sigmund Freud says the virtuous content themselves with dreaming what the wicked do in real life. The behavior of a human in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his life, like I said. And pure masculinity or femininity is not to be found. So this person is pretty equally balanced. It sounds like they are sexually comfortable. They're very forward in their sexuality. I really like that about them. I really feel like they're just like super sexual people. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, you guys might be friends, but it might be like a fuck buddy situation. Excuse my language, but nope, never mind. Forget excusing my language. I'm just gonna say it. It's one of those fuck buddy situations, right? Like this particular situation is not like it's like y'all are just drawn in to each other by friendship, but somehow it becomes like a sexual relationship. But somehow this relation, it's so complicated. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, how complicated is this? Because it's like it's like a friendship, but like a situationship, right? Like that's what it feels like. It's a situationship that you're having. Group 3, that's a situationship that I'm seeing, and maybe it'll change, but this is your soulmate. You're meant to be in this situationship. I do see it shifting and changing, and I think that's probably why this unrequited love came up, because it's like, you know, if you're just friends and you're just having sex or whatever, like like that's what it feels like to me. Like that's what the situation is. It's a situationship. Like it doesn't even have to be sex, but it could be sex. It could just be like you guys are flirting, or it gets a little hot and heavy when it shouldn't, and it doesn't feel like love. It just feels like lust or desire. And neither one of you are willing to talk about how you're really feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for that. Let's pull some more cards for group number 3. Tell me about their person. What are the qualities of group number 3's person? Yes, here we go. We have a lapis lazuli. Sorry, I couldn't say that. Like my brain was like, what? And this is number 13. I'm going to have to pull out my book for this because this is just so good. I love this deck so much. And I am learning it, so I'm going to be pulling the book on this one for a while. So basically it says, you are a mortal soul who has profound connection with the heavens. Your purpose is noble. You yearn for spiritual attunement, but may be hampered by outmoded viewpoints. Take charge of your life. Looking into the past puts your present experience into perspective. You are a lineage breaker. Make the effort to trace family history for deeper insight. There's spiritual dis-ease. Work with dreams and journey inward to find deeper insights. Flashes of intuition show the way. Open your heart and third eye. Help comes from on high. Enlightenment with your grasp. Enhanced perception shows what operates beneath. Study or research is needed. Yours is the gift of true friendship. Protect yourself. Attuning to your divine nature enhances your well-being. This governs the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Heavy energies in the Sagittarius. And the soul path is divine reconnection. This person knows that they're your soulmate, like, but they don't feel you. Like, they don't feel like you want to be in this relationship. I think they're confused about it. I think that they are spiritually aware. Obviously, with this lapis coming in, they're super spiritually aware, and they have been working through their dark night of the soul. So I kind of feel it heavily for them. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting for them. So let's go ahead and pull some charms and see what that's all about. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to use this. I know that the desk looks crazy. That's okay. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about group number 3? What do we need to know about group number 3? Soulmate. Okay. All right, what do we got? We got a diamond right off the bat here. We got a diamond, yes. We have a starfish. We have, we have Paris. We have a butterfly. Like, butterflies have come out for everybody. I know there's not that many butterflies in my charms, but this is crazy. There's an angel. Look at that spiritual connection. Oh my gosh. This is also, oh, it's a fairy. There's a fairy. Oh my gosh. All right. You've got a rhinoceros. You've got a cat. This person is probably an animal person as well. A gecko. You know what? I feel like this person is like a social chameleon, this gecko. There's an anchor. Look at that anchor. Oh my gosh. And then there is a literal cross here. There's a cross. There is a griffin. Oh my goodness. There is a parakeet. A parrot. And there is a rocking horse. Wow. Okay, so look at this rocking horse, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can see the parrot here. Parrot's so beautiful. Look at that parrot. All right, so anyways, you know, there's a lot of animals here. So we've got the parrot, the griffin, the gecko, the cat, the rhino, the starfish. I'm counting the starfish. The starfish with the nautical stuff. So maybe this person really likes fishing or boating. And there's also this rocking horse. So it makes me feel like maybe they have kids. Maybe there's kids involved. Maybe they've been working on their inner child. Those are 3 different things that I'm getting here. Diamond, Paris. Maybe this person has a lot of money, and like I said, there was a honeymoon card that said that they were traveling. So perhaps maybe they travel a lot to Europe. They travel a lot to France or something like that, or they just travel out of the country a lot. I know that it's really difficult right now because of COVID, but people are still traveling, guys. Yeah, I feel like they really love animals. The rhino is so strong, though. So strong, but slow. And the gecko, like, I feel like this person's really good at blending in crowds. Like, they're probably, like, a social chameleon. Like, people really like them, and they're really, like, very sly, and they get what they want. And this griffin just makes me feel like they're so delightful. Like, they're just such a different type of person. Like, you never thought that you would find someone who was like them. Like with this parakeet, so maybe they're just like intelligible. Like maybe they're kind of people who like to repeat things in their speech, or they remember what you say. So it's like, you know, they can call out liars really easily because they can remember what they say. I see this angel here, and the last card was like spiritually connected with the divine. And I'm actually feeling like this cross here is about Christ consciousness. So maybe this person is like really connected to angels and God and the Christ consciousness, like maybe that wave of like new age belief or whatever. And fairies, which are totally mischievous. So I feel like maybe there's a little bit of mischievousness that hangs out. Mischievousness. That's how it's, yeah, mischievousness. Oh Lord. That hangs out with them. So they might be a little bit of a prankster. But I feel like they have a lot of spiritual energy and very connected. They could be connected to fairies or have a love for fairies as well. So I'm seeing both masculine and feminine energies here. I'm not actually seeing like one over the other. I'm seeing both in this particular reading. So that's really cool. Let's draw some letters and see if we can get some words. What are the qualities? Give me a word or some words of the qualities of group number 3's person. All right, here's some letters. Let's see what we got. We got an F, K, M, W. Maybe these are all initials. I don't know. I have 2 Z's here. So maybe this person really likes to sleep. I actually have the word wife. Look at that. So they want to get married probably. I feel like that's like, oh, they definitely want to get married. The word wife. MK could be their initials, or KM, or V, MK. These could be initials of the person. 2 Z's and an X. Like maybe they were married before they have an ex-wife or an ex-partner. Yeah, look at that. An X. I even have like the word vex, which is funny. I have vex. You can be vexed. Okay, so a couple of things happened. I don't think that this is like I hope no one like gets mad at me, but like I'm seeing like maybe they happen to be like Mexican descent. Um they could be Mexican descent. Like I feel that. Um yeah, that's what I'm seeing. All right, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you did, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Um, yeah, I'm a little rusty, guys. I haven't done these big readings like this in a very long time. I really like doing live readings, so that's what I normally do. And I usually just sit in front of someone and use my psychic energy to really read somebody. So if you ever wanted a reading, all the information is down below in the description box. I really enjoyed reading for you. Thank you so much for sticking around. And I hope I will see you later. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. My name is Lilith. I'm with Love, Nature, and Beyond, and we are going to do a reading for your love life. We want to find, if you're single, we want to know a little bit more about your soulmate. And so that's what this reading is. Basically finding the qualities of your soulmate so that when they pop up, you know who they are. All right, let's get this started. Let's move this over to the side here. And let's get you started. All right, what are the qualities of group number 4's soulmate? What are the qualities of group number 4's soulmate? Oh, that is far too many cards. We are not going to take all of this, but I will take this one. And the very first one is the 7 of Cups. What are the qualities of group number 4's soulmate? Angel, spirits, guides, and guardians. I'm getting like a whole bunch of cards, and I feel like here's the Lovers. Ooh, I'm actually going to keep these because they came out. I have Strength and the 8 of Cups. I'm feeling really compelled to keep these, so I'm going to do it this way. We have the 9 of Swords. This 9 of Swords keeps coming up. The sun keeps coming up. The Prince of Cups keeps coming up, which is actually the Knight of Cups. Oh, my. We have the 3 of Cups, which keeps coming up too. Wow. Interesting. It's like no matter what deck I pick, right? We have the Moon. Yes, another Empress. Like, seriously, guys. It's a lot of wild Empress. Here's a 6 of Cups. And what is the last card here? Ooh. Oh, the Magician. Okay. Wow, this is looking like a mixture of all 3 readings to me. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Your person, your soulmate, the person that you are supposed to be with. Wow, I feel like everybody has kind of been walking away from things that like happened in their past. And I feel like this person is also walking that path where they're trying to move away from things that just don't serve them anymore. And they've gotten really strong because of their past experience in it. And it's just really taught them a lot of lessons. And they understand now what they want in a relationship, right? They want this equal balance. They want to be able to equally give and receive. Like, I think that they have reached this point where they realize that, like, I know exactly what I want in a relationship and I'm not going to falter from that. Like, I'm just going to stay focused on the things that I want as opposed to the things that I don't want. And I feel like, you know, they have a lot of things on their plate. Like, they could be super busy all the time and They like to have a lot of options open, but also take care of a lot of people at the same time. I feel like they just do a lot of stuff. Like it's never just, oh, okay, one day I'm doing this and one day it's like every damn day they have a lot to do. They have a lot to choose from. It's like almost chaotic. And I think that they keep themselves busy so that they don't have to deal with like being alone. That's what I'm feeling. Like the Nine of Swords here, like is showing like this cluttered mind and like anxiety, like these swords just like going in this person's head. It's like, oh my God, I think that they distract themselves with like having a lot of busy work, having a lot of things to do, instead of having to stay still. And I think that's how they keep up their happiness here with the Sun. And I'm just seeing the correlations between the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords together, and that just like really goes together. I think this is how they keep themselves stable, by going internally and by just keeping themselves busy so that they don't have to go internal, right? Like they're walking away from that feeling, that emotion. I think that they do a bunch of things to keep them happy. Like they are in touch with their emotions. They know what's there. They know what they want. They want to be happy. This is a person who genuinely is ready for their soulmate, and they want to be happy. And they love being around people, and they love sharing their life with other people. And it's just like, life is just wonderful. It's a party, it's a gathering, it's a celebration. They are also probably very close to their families as well. And this person has been manifesting you. They've been waiting for you for a while. And if you don't already know them, like I feel like really soon they'll be coming. Yeah. And with this Empress energy, I like totally feel like there is definitely, wow, this Empress energy is like really strong in this deck for some reason. And she is like talking to me. I really feel like she is bringing in this energy of like renewal and rebirth. And like right next to it is like this feeling of like nostalgia, like thinking about like the past and like not bringing the past into the future. Like this is like what they ask for. They ask for someone who reminds them of the good times and reminds them of how strong they are, and reminds them that when they go through their dark nights, they don't have to do it alone. I think they're looking for a real support person, right? Like they're looking for this real support person. And this real support person is definitely going to be the one that they fall for. So if that's you, whoever you're watching, if you're watching right now, it might be you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers for group number 4. What are your clarifiers? I'm getting far too many cards. What are the clarifiers for group number 4? Any clarifiers? Okay. I feel this card, so I'm going to take it. I have 3 of disc here. I've got, let's flip that around for you. I've got the 3 of disc. I've got the 10 of swords. Wow. Okay. The king of disc and the 8 of swords. Here we are again with this, like this person, they could literally get out of that at any time. They can literally get out of their old patterns at any time. And I feel like that is what's been causing them anxiety, thinking about the past, thinking about how far down they went down. And oh, and I knocked the light out again. This is the second time I've knocked the light out. There must be a reason for it, guys, like that I keep knocking this light out. So silly. Like I definitely need to move like this light. Thank you for bearing with me. Let me find the right lighting really quick. There we go. I really feel like right now they're just like, yeah, they could have made a move a long time ago and they just haven't decided to. And I think it's because they feel very insecure about their past. Like every time they think about their past, it's like they lose their power and they just need someone to remind them of how strong they are and how much they've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? And there's this strong, like, the Three of Disc is really interesting because it's almost like there's a harvest going on, right? There's almost like a little harvest going on there, and everybody's sharing. Everything is going good. One person is sharing with another person sharing with another person, and traditionally it's about like learning how to build a foundation from scratch. So this is like them learning how to build a new relationship from scratch. I think that that's what's going on here in this Three of Disc. And I also see that, you know, they're stable, but like they've been knocked on their ass before and they don't want to be knocked on their ass again. So they're really very careful about who they bring into their life. Let me just get a drink of water here because I am super thirsty, guys. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. Did you hear that crack in my voice? All right, so what are the qualities of group number 4's soulmate? What are the qualities of group number 4's soulmate? Ooh, and you got one extra card here. Everybody else got 2 and you got 3. So let's find out what is going on here. We have look inside yourself. And it says, examine what is causing you to feel this way. And I think this replies to that 10 of Swords and that 8 of Swords energy. The embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces and romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Like they're ready for you. And it's just them trying to get over what they're feeling internally about their previous relationships. Or like, I just feel like whatever their previous relationship was, it really fucked them up. And so coming in, like them leaving that past behind, like they're just like, okay, here we are. We're getting to this point of being in a new relationship. So they might be kind of hesitant, right? They might be kind of hesitant to be in this new relationship because, well, they've been hurt in the past. I mean, they're doing well now and they've been buried in the ground, but they just don't want to have to do that again. I feel like a lot of my readings have been like about people who have had heartbreak and finally looking for the one. And I think all 4 of these readings tonight have been very, very similar to that. But I kind of believe that it's true. Like you need to go through a series of different relationships, right? In order to really find your one. I mean, some people get so lucky and they find their one like in high school and that's their one forever. And some people are just like super lucky or even late in life they find like their one late in life. You know what I mean? You just never know, but there is always someone out there for you. Always, right? There's not a person on this earth, on this planet that doesn't have a soulmate. And I haven't had a channeled, like super channeled message for all the other groups, but I'm feeling like a channeled message coming in for you, group 4. What I keep hearing is that, like, it's all about your heart. Like, where do you call your heart at home? And I know that there's like this really cliche saying like home is where the heart is or whatever. I kind of have this feeling like even you might struggle a little bit with finding comfort in your heart. I think that maybe like you calling in and I kind of just feel like it's like you're ready for your soulmate to come in, but I think you might be obsessing over them, right? Like maybe you're, oh my God, how many times am I going to knock this out? You can still see me, right? I just feel like every time, like I feel like there might be some kind of like obsession going on. It's like every time I have a channeled message or something comes through clear, I knock out this light. So there must be a reason for that. And I'm just going to allow that to happen. Yeah, it's just like for me, I keep feeling like there is some significance to why this message comes through. And part of it is because I feel like you might be obsessing over it. So Spirit is just telling me to tell you to like not obsess, like let go of any possible outcomes, let go of what you expect this person to be, because they're just like you. They went through a hardship. They're really fucked up and they're looking for someone to cheer them on and hold their hand and just be like, I need you. I need you to help me. Like, they know that they're separate people, but it's just so nice to have that counterpart that's like, I love you. I know who you are. And, you know, so let's just pull another card. Group number 4. Group number 4. Group number 4. What is the qualities of group number 4? Soulmate. I don't know how many times I've dropped things on the floor, you guys, but I'm getting exercise this way. Like, I'm working out my abs by like bending over. I have like a tall table. I'm working those abs, you guys. All right, one more card. Group number 4. Tell me about that. All right, cool. All right, what do we got here? We've got children. Ooh, all right. Your love life is being affected by children. Then we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Then we also have retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. And then we also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, yes. So this person could have children or had children with like their previous relationship or whatever. I really am feeling that like either you have children or they have children. One of you guys have children. And if you don't have children, this is about the inner child and the woundedness of the inner child from the last relationship this person has been in. And as you guys get to know each other, you'll realize that like any insecurities or any things that you might have for each other are going to melt. And it's okay to explore your feelings. I think it's like, this is a big message for you guys, because I think that towards the end of the reading of the regular tarot cards, we noticed that this person was super, super like nervous about getting into this relationship with you. Or just in general, just getting into a relationship because they've been burned before, they've been hurt before. And, you know, it's really just them trying to change their mindset about their relationship so that they can jump on gear. Like, they want it, but they don't want to be lonely either. You know, it's like, no, I don't want to be lonely, but I also don't want to miss my opportunity for a good relationship. But you know, there's all this like stuff going on in their head, and they just kind of fill it up with as much stuff as they can so that they don't have to deal with the emotion behind it, right? Let's pull some more cards. What are the qualities of group number 2's soulmate? I have 2 here. What are the qualities of group number 2's soulmate? Qualities of group number. Okay, I have 4 cards. It's perfect. 2 jumped out over there. All right, let's take a look at these guys. First, we have Sappho. We have Marie Antoinette, and she's the one who's like left me cake, huh? Queen Victoria. There's like, wow, Marie Antoinette, Queen Victoria. Like, what is happening? And Zelda Fitzgerald. All right, so Marie Antoinette says, be the dessert, not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. So like, forget the past and just like live your life in love. I love that message. And Sappho says, love is a cunning weaver of fantasies and fables. Someone is in some future time will think of us. What is beautiful is good, and who is good will soon be beautiful. So like your mind really counts. How you think about things really count. So it's kind of like, make sure that your energy is where it belongs, right? Don't be thinking like nasty, negative things for no freaking reason. Queen Victoria says, I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists. I'm almost done here. With artist, as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. No girl would go to the altar if she knew all. The important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them. That's really interesting. And your fourth one is going to be, you'll only be bored if you are boring. Life always needs a little drama and lots of dancing. Think only of today. Why worry about tomorrow? So all of these are about mind frame. Like, think about what you can do now, what you can be thinking of now as opposed to later. We also have, we're getting some low battery stuff. So if my camera dies, I'm so sorry. I'll come back to you. Group number 4. Soulmate, number 4. All right, so we have lavender argonite, ragonite, yeah. I don't know these by heart, so I'll go ahead and pull a card. Number 37, here we are. It says, oops, accidentally. There we go. Be comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is sacred living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself, do your inner housekeeping, and nurture yourself. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animals and nourish your inner being. Take no risks and avoid excesses. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it, and well-being returns. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. So this is all about the Earth Star, Base, Third Eye, Soul Star, and Stellar Gateway. That's magical because we were just talking about how this person needed to be healed. Okay, sorry about that, group 4. My camera actually died. Of course it did, right? So I just wanted to pull some charts for you. Group number 4, what are the qualities? What are the qualities of group number 4? Feeling it here. All right. Okay, so we have a tennis racket. That's really cool. Look at that tennis racket. And then we have a butterfly. Butterflies have come for all of everybody. Oh my gosh, it's a peacock. A peacock showed up before. This is a different peacock, actually. It's not the same one that showed up for another reading. You have a star. There's like this little terrier dog. He's so cute. If you can see him. There is this, oh my goodness, there's a heart with an arrow. And yep, there's a heart with an arrow here. If you can see that. And then we have, oh, there's another elephant, and oh, there's a mermaid. Look at that. Wow. It's like a mermaid. Like, I don't know if you can see that. She's like, oh, look. Little mermaid girl. And yeah, that's what I got for you. So this person probably really likes the summertime. I'm feeling like they're really interested in the summertime. They love animals. They might have a dog. I'm feeling like beach vibes. There's like stars and butterflies. So if this is a person that you're dealing with, I feel like there's more charms to be had. Like, I just want to grab, I keep feeling like I want to grab a couple more. Group number 4, grab a couple more. There, oh, look. This person is like, there's 2 stars here. So I kind of feel like they have a really grand personality, or they could be like very spiritual. The other thing, no, there's even 3 stars. Oh my gosh. What does this one say? It says just for you. So I wonder if this person's like in social media, like, or like popular, or just like someone who has like that star quality. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they're just like, they might be someone who just has that kind of quality. Let's see what else do we have. Let's get some letters in. All right, give me, angel spirits and guides, we are asking for a word or words that will describe group number 4, soulmate. We got quite a bit of letters here. I've got Y, K, J, P, A. We've got an M, an X, an E, a V. Oh, this is a Z and a K. We have 2 Ks. So this happened before where I had 2 Ks. And I promise you, like, there are a lot of letters in here. It's not all the same. So it's kind of weird that I have 2 Ks here. But anyways, I have 2 Ks. And this was something that I said before. And I keep feeling it. Like, this is like one of those people that will text you like KK instead of okay. I'm also seeing... Let's see, what do we see? I'm really feeling like this person is from a different country or different heritage, like different background than you. I can see, I don't want to spell it out, but I see Japanese, I see Mexican. I see someone who could be like, I even feel like someone who could be like African or like from Africa or something like that. I even, look at that, like the name, maybe someone has the initial J in their name, or their name is J, or is a nickname. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Vox, someone who uses their voice. I think I spelled that backwards. It's upside down for me, but it's right side up for you, so it's Vox. That has a meaning for like the voice. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 4. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you like this video, share, subscribe, like, comment, tell me about your person if you've already met them, if you're hanging around as a couple, if you already have someone in your life already. I want to know if this kind of describes your person, like their personality and everything like that. So the next round actually is going to be for couples. So if you're actually with somebody, or if you're curious if you're going to get with this person, like, I think that reading is really going to help you to see whether or not like this person is for you. But if you really like that, like I said, like, share, subscribe. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for sticking around for your reading, and see you soon. Bye.